Hey, Carrie.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
We have a beer that's sort of not from you,
Nostalgic.
nostalgic.
Yes.
This beer is Schlitz.
Schlitz.
It started actually, I guess, in 1902. Schlitz was the largest beer producer in the U.S. So it's, I guess, so 1902. Would they have been around since then? Oh no, the company was founded in 1849, but ownership passed in 1858 when he married the widow of the original founder in 1849.
Oh, where? Where?
Schlitz was brought by Stroh Brewing Company in 1982. Doesn't say.
I think it was Wisconsin.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Headquarters right now is in LA. Yep, founded in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So why did we buy this beer?
Because it was my grandfather's beer. It was my very first beer at the ripe age of 2. Yes.
And all downhill from there.
Yes. Good old 80s. Grandparents.
I don't know. Well, I was going to say, I don't know if I've ever had this. Have you had this since you were 2?
I mean, up until I was like 15 when he died. But I don't think I've had it
You were
since
legit
then.
drinking regularly since you were 2?
I would say, hey, Pepe, can I have a sip? And he goes, here, yeah, sure. Again, 80s, 90s.
We found this at a random liquor store while we were buying more stuff. And Carrie's like, we have to buy this. And I was like, no, we don't. And she's like, we need to review it. And I was like, okay. It says on the
Really?
bottom.
You had to give me the one with the giant head? We can switch. Thank you.
Your head's better for that. It's less bubbles in your tummy.
By the time I get that, it wouldn't even hit my mouth.
The bottom of the can says August 12th, 2024, which I imagine is a Best Buy date. We're almost there. It's
Almost.
July 16th. Now, if we're talking, usually these things are 6 months, you would think. I tried looking it up. I couldn't find it. So this is pretty much up on its last legs, according to the bottom of the can.
I mean, it's Schlitz. It's
Filthy glass because our water is terrible. I washed these glasses right before and dried them. But the look of it, it looks like your normal macro pale yellow beer.
It's pretty clear.
I still got a good 2 fingers ahead on this one. You got yours is going
Quarter
relatively
inch.
fast. It's probably that glass of beans is probably dirtier than this one.
Cool.
And now they're brewed by Pabst, and you can only get them in Massachusetts, Wisconsin, Illinois.
It's like it was just
It's a
Massachusetts and
handful of-
Wisconsin,
it's a
but they
handful of
just added a
states.
couple more states recently.
Yeah.
All right.
Want to get a nose?
Yeah, I'll switch now that you have the head fell.
Smells like soap. Did I not rinse this one? Actually, that smells really good.
They do smell like 2 different beers.
You smell that one?
Mine.
Did I not rinse that glass enough?
I don't think it smells like soap, but this one smells stronger.
All right. Well, anyways,
Can
smell the can.
No comment. Yeah, this is what this smells like. Yeah.
okay. Anyways, other than the soap aroma that now I don't really get, there's like a lovely kind of sweet caramel sweetness.
Yeah. It's like your typical lager smell to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It doesn't really smell like corn necessarily, though. Is Schlitz corn?
That's like what it is.
Schlitz corn. Let's see if there's corn or if it's regular malt. Well, you know what? Let's take a sip and see what happens first. People are like, "What are you guys doing?" Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that brings me back.
That's really good. I'm glad you said to buy this.
It's clean.
I got.
Right? Is that it's a clean drink. It's not harsh.
It is. It's not like drinking like a Bud or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's got this.
Smooth, clean, crisp.
Yeah, with a little bit of sweetness. There's a little bit of hop at the back.
A little bit of hop.
Yeah, it's got this lovely level of sweetness, malty kind of graininess to it, with this the kiss of hops at the back of it. But wow,
Yeah.
I am very impressed with this.
My grandfather knew his beers. I mean, this is the only thing he drank ever in my whole life.
But did they was it always in Massachusetts though?
He always bought it from New Hampshire. The New Hampshire. We're
Oh.
5 minutes from New Hampshire.
Did he drink anything else?
No, he only drinks Schlitz. And ironically, it's because it was founded in Wisconsin. That's where he was born. So I think that's why it was his go-to.
So interesting. I think now I know where the sweetness comes from.
What?
It's 70% malted barley.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the other 30% is?
Corn syrup.
Corn syrup.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't. Yeah, I know.
It's not healthy for you, but I don't think any beer is healthy for you. It's Chris. This is like a perfect like summer lawnmower beer. Like this is really, really good. I am so glad you talked me into this.
He really tried to say no, and I said yes. I need to try this beer again because it was my grandfather's beer and my first beer.
Now we have 5 of them that you can just crush.
Or you can crush because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways, yeah, I think that's
I'm not a big lager fan, and I can drink this.
I'd be curious to have this involved in like a blind with like not Coors. Coors is too maybe like a Miller, a Bud,
Like lighter.
probably like a Miller High Life too because Miller High
You know
Life
what's
has that
funny
level of
though?
sweetness.
This is not supposed to be a light beer, but you're comparing them all to light beers. You just said Coors Light, Miller High Life. You're not talking about Buds.
Bud Heavy,
Coors,
yeah.
like-
yeah, I don't know. I guess like I guess I could compare this to regular Banquet, but I would think like High Life this would be the most comparable thing to
Yeah.
High Life or Champagne Velvet that now Upland Brewing
Mhm.
is brewing, but I am pleasantly surprised. Down in the comments, has anyone had Schlitz recently? Is this like is it a revival? I guess it's a revival if Pabst is brewing it now. What do you think of Schlitz? What do you think of
Now that Pabst is brewing it though, do you think it's a different flavor?
So I was looking that up. I don't know. A lot of people are asking, is there a notable difference between Schlitz regular and Schlitz in the 60s? So I don't know.
I mean, because obviously I remember it being a little harsher. I was young.
Well, yeah, you were 2.
No, well, up until like 15. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess that's a question. I'm sure there's some place we could probably find an old can of Schlitz.
No, I would not want to drink that.
Someone on eBay's got it. Or down in the comments, you have some old cans of Schlitz. Send them our way.
Schlitz.
I'll taste test them and she won't touch it, but it'll be a fun experiment.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if you had this recently. What do you think of it? What do you think of this compared to other, I guess it's brewed by Pabst, so it's macro, but it's not macro. It's sort of macro. It could be macro, but it's not up there with the rest of the macro folks. So I don't know. What is this compared to like other beers of this relative realm, I guess, of styles? But anyways, down in the comments, nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those are things. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to those notification bells so you're notified when I post new videos. And I'm Sean.
I'm Carrie.
And this is Nerd Sense. You're supposed to say it with me.
I'm sorry. Cheers.